Yo, welcome back everybody to Radiant Live Obsidian Flames deck video, and today I'm going to be showing off my Lycanroc EX deck updated. Now, you do not want to attack Lycanroc EX anymore thanks to its attack Scary Fangs, which does 140 damage, and if Lycanroc is attacked in the active spot, the attacking Pokemon takes 10 damage counters, which is 100 damage. Now, we can combine Lycanroc with the brand new tool card, Vengeful Punch, which when you put on your Lycanroc, of course, when the Pokemon, this card's statue is knocked out by damage from an attack, that Pokemon takes 4 damage counters for knocking you out, meaning that in combination with Lycanroc's Scary Fangs attack, that's 14 damage counters the opponent will take for knocking out your Lycanroc. And the nice thing about that is, of course, you can knock stuff out, you can set up damage to be KO'd. Really cool attack effect with the Vengeful Punch combo. And of course, we can combine Lycanroc with some extra damage manipulators like Radiant Alakazam with Painful Spoons, moving up the 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one. And we even have Medicham Yogaloo. I'm not sold on this in the deck just yet, but in theory, it is good because we do play double turbo already for Lycanroc's attack cost, and we can try to manipulate Yogaloo, wherein, of course, you can put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, and if you knock something out with the effect of this attack, you get another turn. So a lot of the time, Medicham can win you the game, which is kind of cool. And yeah, Vengeful Punch obviously is very cool within this deck alongside Lycanroc's main attack, Scary Fangs. And you got yourself a pretty funny deck. And of course, you really do not want to attack Lycanroc EX anymore in the format. Before we do get into this video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG Live pack codes, get them over at Cavern. Whether you're looking to get Obsidian Flames code, Scarlet and Violet celebrations, or of course, when 151 comes out this Friday, make sure to get your 151 codes over at Cavern. Cavern also might even have some IRL product in stock for 151 too on Friday. If you're going to get any of that at Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help our Cavern. Shout out Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below every Monday. A new video I post over on the channel. And you can check out the second channel down below for some extra content too. And the podcast channel, the Mental Might Pod that I run with Linty. Every Friday we upload an episode of our pod. Definitely go check that out down below. Let's get into the rest of the list. So yeah, it's a pretty simplistic list. I am playing the Bibarel Skwovet engine in the deck. One of the crutches in this deck is ultimately going to be Raihan. There's a lot of Pokemon right now that unfortunately can 1-hit KO a Lycanroc, which feels bad. I mean, it's just the way the format is right now. So we need Raihan to be able to make sure we build up a Lycanroc in one turn, because we can put a Fight Energy on with Raihan, and then as long as we have, you know, double turbo or Lycanroc in hand, we can grab one of the 2 pieces necessary to complete the turn, building up Lycanroc in one turn type, basically. This deck has its other weakness is Boss's Order, which is kind of annoying, but if they're not knocking out Lycanroc, sometimes it's not that big of a deal, because it's like, all right, there's more time to do Scary Fangs. Scary Fangs is also just doing damage, right? Not only is it, you know, making it awkward for the opponent, especially with Vengeful Punch on, but it's also still doing damage. I mean, you're doing 120 with the double turbo on, and if somehow Lycanroc gets 4 Fight Energy on it, if you get to that point, you can do still 140, which is pretty clean. So Lycanroc is still putting on some pressure regardless of the state. I am playing Spiritomb. A little bit of help against Mew. Mew can be tough, probably without the tomb, so it's probably good to play. And I mean, that's really it for the list. Arven's kind of cool. Of course, Arven can find us Vengeful Punch for free, and also it gets you like an Ultra Ball or something. I like having the Arven in the deck. It is maybe cuttable for sure, but I like having it. Yeah, it's really it for the list. Not much more to talk about. It's a very straightforward deck, but again, you do not want to attack Lycanroc now with Vengeful Punch alongside Scary Fangs. Makes for a pretty scary combo. Let's go show it off on TCG Live. All right, getting this game with Lycanroc. Going first again. It's pretty good. We'll see. We start with here. Rockruff's Terminal Energy Attachment. It's all you really need. Our hand's not bad. We do have Spiritomb, Manaphy. I would like to see a Bidoof this turn if possible. Would definitely want to get a Bidoof down here. That would be pretty good. We'll see who we're playing against here. Scizor. Ooh, okay, that's probably fine. In this match, as long as it's not a Lost Zone deck, I guess Scizor's pretty decent. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. If it is Scizor, we should probably be fine, because Vengeful Punch plus our ability, or our attack, is pretty good. And it doesn't look like it is a Lost Zone deck, judging from the Trekking Shoes. We do have an Iono here we can play, and I gotta hope that Iono gives me Double Turbo Lycanroc. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world, but I would like to get it. I don't know if the Scizor would be able to knock me out next turn. We'll see. Oh, they did get a medal. Wait, they can Mock Cut, discard a special energy. That's annoying. That's actually really... That's annoying. I only play... Ooh, that actually kind of sucks. Weak to grass. Alright, let's see we top deck here. Switch, it's not it. Alright, we have the Iono and hope for the best. Can this give me Lycanroc Double Turbo? Let's see. Nope. Doesn't even give me an energy. Oof, that's pretty bad. Can get Bidoof, I guess. Rip. Ugh, that's so bad. No energy. I can't even... If they just... Maybe I shouldn't grab Bidoof. But I guess they can put 2 metals on Scizor anyways and knock me out. That's a bad whiff. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, that whiff's pretty bad. Can't lie. It's not ideal. We can Iono next turn, I guess. Go from there. Figure it out. Could research too. Might just research, actually. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe they whiff the attack this turn. If they whiff the knockout, we're probably chilling. If they don't whiff the knockout, we're going to have to probably hit them with a Rock Throw. Okay, they attach to Bibarel and they research. Okay, they lose an Echoing Horn. That's actually a good discard. Because I might have had... Yeah, and they got the knockout. Crap. Yeah. That really sucks. Not getting the turn 1... Not getting the energy there is pretty bad. Like, no energy at all. It just really sucks. They can hit me for 60. They will take the 40, though, so that's good, I guess. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. This thing doesn't do a lot of damage to me, though, so I'm not really too worried right now. And if they keep taking prizes, they don't have reversal energy, so it's not that bad. And we drew Raihan, so we can just go ahead and play that. We'll grab Lycanroc here. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting Bibarel, but we can get this thing into play now, and they can't really knock it out at the moment, so we can just hit them for 40. The pity 40 damage. If only I had the scary fangs there, we could have knocked them out. Kind of sucks. No scary fangs, unfortunate. We're still, I mean, they're only doing 50. They could do 70 if they want. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I'm just going to basically put, like, no abilities in play. In fact, I'm probably going to Iono next turn, actually. Yeah, we'll Iono next turn. Could Arven, too. Get Bibarel. I think I'm just going to Iono. Yeah, we'll Iono my opponent. If we just don't put abilities in play, they're doing, like, no damage to me. So, I'm liking that. They do play Radiant Charizard, though. Judging from the Luminous Energy, it actually could just be the... No, it's not... No, it's not the same list that I did a video on, because they have trekking shoes, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, if we can limit our abilities, every time we Scary Fangs, they have... Oh, there's the double turbo. You'll love to see it. Almost Iono. Every time they attack me, they're going to take 100 damage, and they're doing, like, no damage to me, right? So it's, like, kind of sick. Okay, good Iono, good Iono. Optimal Iono for sure. Let's grab that. I could go Bibarel here. Probably should do that. I'm going to keep the research around. I'm going to limit the abilities I put into play. Like, I'm not going to put that many abilities in play, so... Do I even Rod here? Sure. Get these back. It is good to have energy in the deck, so... Because they do play that Scyther, they get to my double turbo, which could be annoying. Okay, we didn't get another Lycanroc, so... They could knock out my Rockruff this turn, which would not be ideal, but we'll knock out their Scizor, take our prize. We got another energy, which is good. Nice. We'll see what my opponent does. My opponent literally can't do much damage to me. If they do, they hit me for 60, they take 100. That's not a good trade-off. That's not really the best trade-off, right? And they just have Scizors. But yeah, if I just don't put abilities in play, they can't do anything. Like, this is not a good trade-off. Taking 100 damage only to do... taking 100 damage only to do 60 damage isn't the greatest. Honestly, if I draw a boss here, I would be down to boss KO their Bibarel. Or hit their other Scizor for 100. Or hit the Scizor for 120. Yeah, what am I getting a boss this turn? Wouldn't mind killing Bibarel or hitting the other Scizor. Just to, like, make it awkward for them. They are down a boss. So, like, we can fiddle with the damage we do. Kind of what I'm thinking here. We can kind of fiddle around with how much damage we're doing. I do have to be mindful of Radiant Charizard. But with Lycanroc having 260 HP, and as long as they're not playing Vengeful Punch, Choice Bell, or Defiance Band, sorry, it might not matter. There's Artazon getting played, another Scyther. They could have Cleaver, but again, I'm not putting Pokemon on my bench anyways. So it's like, their main attacker probably has to be the Scizor. They're hitting me for 60. Like, they are not doing anything right now, which is just awesome. Yeah, this would be a great turn to go Boss or Rope. Preferably Boss, which we did not get. Let's play Arven. I'm just kind of holding on to the researches here. Do we ever... We'll keep the Artazon around just in case they play, like, some weird counter stadium. I'm just trying to keep my researches in case they boss my Bibarel and knock it out at some point or something. Just give me more leeway in this matchup. Yeah, no boss this turn. Would have been a good turn to boss my opponent, but that's fine. We can. Scary Fangs for the knockout. We can do it next turn if we're lucky. We can get Skwovet off the prizes. Benching Skwovet isn't that big of a deal, but I don't really want them to be doing 110 damage, but we didn't get a Skwovet. We could get Iono, too. My opponents played... They haven't played Iono yet. There's a good chance they have an Iono. I mean, this is just really sad for my opponent, though. They're doing no damage to me. And anytime they attack me, they're taking 100 damage. It's just not great. They probably have Radiant Charizard. And that's, like, the one card I have to be very cautious of. But even then, like, Charizard, it's not that scary. Actually, ooh, that gives me an idea. Maybe, I don't know. Alakazam could be really good in this matchup. So they go Radiant Charizard. They hit a Lycanroc, they take 100. No, that's not going to work. Never mind. I thought... If if Charizard were to KO a Lycanroc and they take 140 damage, we could Alakazam, if we have 20 on the board somewhere, you know, lying around, we can Alakazam kill Charizard on the turn. They knock me out. That would be a decent play. That's something I thought of, but don't know if that'll work. Got Iono. Go ahead and play Iono here. Basically just trying to keep my researches around. The Iono doesn't really matter because they have Bibarel. There's boss for next turn. Nice. Bibarel for 1. I'm not going to bench Rockruff, just in case. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I probably should have benched Rockruff. So I could Alakazam here, put 20 on the Scizor. The Scizor would then knock me out, though. So it's like... It doesn't really matter, right? If I put... Well, if they knock me out, they're going to take 140 anyways, so it wouldn't really matter. Maybe do I want to get Alakazam? It's just... Then they're doing 100 damage, 110. They're still not two-shotting me, though. So I think it's okay to get Alakazam, actually. Yeah. They do knock me out, so we might as well put the 20 on. We can put on, like, Skwovet or something to knock it out. Sure. No, you just knock them out with Scary Fangs. And if they don't have a boss here, we just knock them out with Lycanroc. They take 14 damage, which is enough to kill the Scizor. I have boss too. So, like, if Scizor doesn't... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Depends on what my opponent does this turn. They could boss me. They have played one boss so far, so they could find their other boss this turn. Which would be annoying. Their shoes. Be cautious of Charizard. I mean, I still need to find double Turbo Energy, which I have not yet found yet. There's Super Rod. But what other attackers are they playing in their deck, right? Because they have... They gotta be playing more than just Scizors, bro. Scizor, nah. They gotta be playing more than just Scizor, right? Yeah, there's the Charizard. There he is. So this is why putting the damage is good with Alakazam. So if my opponent were to KO a Lycanroc with... If they knock out Lycanroc Charizard, they take 14 damage, right? And then we Alakazam 20 off Skwovet, knock it out. That's basically what I'm getting at here. It's not a bad play. They're benching Charizard now and putting the energy on it for next turn. So I gotta not whiff double turbo here. Even if I do whiff it, it's not the end of the world, but it wouldn't be ideal if I did whiff it. I could also boss KO the Skwovet. Oh, they play 2 Echoing Horns? No shot. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting 2 horns. Because I was like, they probably play 1 horn, not 2. They play 2. And they have a boss. So that's a pretty good turn. Horn plus boss. Okay. That's pretty good. They're probably going to KO my Alakazam, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if my Alakazam was good. They could actually KO Bibarel, which would not be appreciated. They go after my other Lycanroc. I see. That's fine. Not the worst play they can make. I am forced to find DTE. I mean, I still could boss Skwovet. Yeah, I wasn't expecting double Echoing Horn. I was playing that game like they didn't have a horn, so I should have benched Rockruff. I didn't expect the horn, though. Wasn't expecting 2 horns. Because most of us just play 1 horn, not 2. Doubt they have any more boss, though, so that's good. Alright. We're still in the fine spot, to be honest. I need to find DTE this turn, though. I'm going to have to play the Iono. Gotta find DTE. Not gonna... I guess I could have retreated Lycanroc, too. Yeah, we got DT anyways. It's all good. Doesn't even matter, bro. We got it. Doesn't really... I don't think it matters what Lycanroc we attack with, to be honest. They all have damage on them. Shouldn't matter too much. So yeah, we'll hit them for 120. And basically what I'm doing here is whatever they attack me with can get knocked out by Alakazam. So they attack with Charizard, the Alakazam knocks it out. They attack with Scizor, they get knocked out. If they retreat Scizor, we can knock it out passively. So like we have a lot of plays we can make this turn. So that's why I'm leaving the door open. Plus we have Medicham. So we can like Yogaloo my opponent too. So that's why I'm like kind of keeping my options open right now. That's why I didn't knock out Scizor. So I didn't really kill their Scizor. I mean, again, I doubt they play 3 boss. The worst they could have is like an Escape Rope. I doubt they play 3 boss. That's unlikely. I mean, they could, but I doubt it. Guess we'll see. Our hand is kind of clogged, though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we do have a bit of a clogged up hand at the moment. I might have to bench another Bidoof. Then Scizor would still be 2-shotting. So I guess it's safe to bench Bidoof, right? Just 4 abilities. It's 210 damage. Okay. All right, they knock me out. So they're gonna take the knockout here. Nice. They have to go into Charizard this turn. It's the only thing that can survive a hit, which is kind of funny. Let's take our prize. Energy's pretty good. Okay, we can put that on the Lycanroc. They still got to take 3 prizes, so we're pretty much chilling. We have to promote first. Have my Lycanroc. They go Charizard. Yeah, they have to. Okay. But if Charizard KOs me, they just get knocked out. So we can put 4 abilities. That's fine. Bibarel. Maybe could have shuffled with Artazon. Ooh, Escape Rope. Ooh, that would have been a really good card to play this turn. That's unfortunate. That would have been a pretty good card to play here. I mean, I could still do it. I could go Rope. They give me Scizor. I can go switch back into Lycanroc. Still have a... Do I want to do that? Hitting this Charizard doesn't really do anything because it attacks anyways. It knocks itself out. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, right? I think it really matters. I think we probably just win anyways, to be honest. Because if they attack with Charizard or Scizor, they get knocked out. It comes down to whether or not they have a 3rd boss, which is why I didn't want to go for the Rope, because I wanted to take a prize this turn. But if they give me Scizor, then I would have had to go... Maybe I should have roped, actually. Because, yeah, if they go Scizor, I can Alakazam knock out the Scizor. I mean, I'm still probably winning this game regardless. Like, it's still looking pretty good for me. It doesn't really matter. Like, I guess if they have a 3rd boss, though, this actually becomes a bit of a problem. But they don't play 4 boss, right? There's no way they can... Because then I attack with another Lycanroc, and it's fine. They can't... As long as they can't one-shot the other Lycanroc on the bench, we should be fine. But even then, if they knock out my Lycanroc, somehow they knock themselves out because of the Vengeful Punch, right? So, like, no matter what, they kind of... It's like... I don't know. It might not make a difference. And if they attack with Scizor, they knock themselves out, right? So it's like... Yeah, as long as they don't have a Rope or boss, we should be okay. But what are the odds they play... I mean, playing a Rope is not unlikely. Playing a 3rd boss, though, is the question. And if they do have a 3rd boss, what if it's prize? What if they don't draw into it this turn? There's a lot of possibilities. I maybe should have just went for the Rope switch play last turn, though, to be honest. They are going to switch, actually. Do they have a boss? They have a boss here. This gets a little awkward. No boss? All right, we win. They knock themselves out. They take 14 damage from the Vengeful Punch. Yeah. There's really not much my opponent could have done that turn, in all honesty. Like, yeah, I don't even know what the best play was. Maybe this was the best play. Anything they bring in just dies, though, so it doesn't really matter. They have to hope I don't have an energy, basically. And that's all they can do is hope I don't have energy. Yeah, because whatever they... Oh, there's Skwovet. Whatever they bring in just dies, basically, to Lycanroc. It doesn't really matter what they bring in. Yeah. It's pretty sick. Vengeful Punch Lycanroc, baby. That's sick, dude. Knock out the Scizor in 1 hit. Yeah, let's go. So, yeah. Doesn't matter what they bring in. Everything gets knocked out by Scarefangs. And that's GG's with the Lycanroc deck here. Pretty cool stuff. And then we get Scary Fangs for the knockout. Unfortunately, I cannot see their deck list anymore, because I actually am very curious if they had a 3rd boss, because that actually could have made a difference this match if they had 3 boss. I wish I knew if they had 3 boss, but there's no way to view opponent's deck list after a match on TCG Live. A feature they definitely should add. All right, let's try Lycanroc here. Going first, obviously, is good, as we do want to get a turn 1 Rockruff with an energy. We'll see what we're playing against. All right, there is the Rockruff. Not a bad start. I guess we can get Bidoof here, which is pretty good. We can grab Bidoof, get that down. We'll see what we're playing against here. My opponent does have a basic, and it is a Mew. Not sure what this could be. I guess we're going to find out. Artazon, not a bad draw. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Artazon here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the Artazon. I don't want to give my opponent a free Artazon, though. That doesn't really seem like a good idea. So we are not going to play it. We're just going to go attach, pass. And then next turn, we can get Lycanroc EX into play. Now, if they're playing Gardevoir, that's fine. If they're playing Charizard, things could get a little dodgy. Charizard is a little annoying because Lycanroc doesn't have a whole lot of HP, so Charizard could be one of our more harder matchups. They do get a turn 1 battle VIP, and it's Charizard. So this matchup I'm a little worried about, and that's just because of Charizard's damage output. Lycanroc only has 260 HP, so as soon as I take 3 prizes, Charizard is doing a 1-hit KO on me, which is not good, so this could actually be pretty tough. And my opponent gets double battle VIP. We're weak to grass, right? Yeah. I mean, our hand isn't bad. We can do a few things. That's actually pretty good they Iono'd me, to be honest. Yeah, that was a pretty good Iono. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to use Yoga Loop in this matchup. I think I'm just going to ditch the Medicham. I'm pretty sure we're never Yoga Looping. All right, what do we draw? Anything good? Another Nest Ball is pretty clean. Grab another Rockruff here. Get that on. Might as well bench Alakazam. There's no reason not to. We can grab Skwovet just to try to maximize our draw efficiency this game. Now let's research. Let's see if we can get Lycanroc energy. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, 260 HP kind of sucks in this matchup. I mean, they have Hurricane Zard in hand probably, so it's like they're going to attack me no matter what for 210. Can hold the hand, because we actually do have a decent hand here. Yeah, let's just knock him out. I'll hold the hand. I mean, I like my hand. It's pretty good. So KO the Mew. Take our prize, see what it is. Switch. Not bad. So yeah, my opponent probably has the guaranteed Rare Candy Zard in hand, but we'll see what else they can do. Probably could have got another Rock. I probably should have benched other Rockruff, actually. There wasn't really a reason not to bench Rockruff, to be honest, but I think it's fine. Well, actually, that's the thing. This matchup is kind of awkward for my opponent. In the early game, Charizard has to two-shot Lycanroc, and in the late game, it does more damage. So it kind of gets a bit more awkward as the game goes on. Like, early on, it's good for me, bad for my opponent early on. But they could boss me this turn. But that's if they even have boss Rare Candy Charizard. What are the chances? They don't have a Gallade in play just yet. They'll stick out their Mew, which could be good if they don't get a Gen Energy Mew combo. If they don't have Hurricane Zard, that's not bad. But again, the more prizes we take, the more likely Charizard is going to knock us out. So it's kind of a tough scenario, anyways. Like, this matchup is actually kind of tough. The more I think about it, just because we don't have a lot of HP. And yep, there it is, Rare Candy Charizard every time, guaranteed turn 2. That's awesome. Good for you. We'll see they're playing like Radiant Zard. Radiant Zard can't one-shot Lycanroc though, so it's not a big deal. They take 14 damage for knocking out Charizard, so we'll have to see how well that translates. I mean, they're going to be taking 240 damage over the course of 2 turns if they attack my Lycanroc twice, which is kind of good. We'll see if they have a boss. I could boss KO their Charmander next turn, which is kind of tempting, to be honest. The logic behind knocking out Charmander is that, like, there's less Charizards. Oh, they have double Rare Candy. What the heck, bro? Are you kidding me? What? Why can't I get these good hands when I play Stage 2 decks? What the heck? That's crazy. Dude, no shot, bro. That's crazy. Are they going to kill my Bibarel or my Rockruff? They actually take out my Alakazam. Okay, I'm fine with this. I actually don't think Alakazam... Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can rot it back if I really have to. I don't really... Do I really need Alakazam? I don't know. It's probably good. I don't know if it really makes a difference, though, to be honest. I think we'll just get another Bidoof. That is crazy, though. They had double Rare Candy. That's absurd. We can knock out Charmander here, then they're doing 240 damage, and they can't one-shot me. I can knock out a Ralts. I could bring in Gallade. I can't knock it out, but they have Gen Energy. It hit the active for 120. They hit me, they take 14. They take 12. No, they take 10 damage if they hit me, right? It's a tough spot to be in. Yeah, it's a tough matchup, like I said. I think KOing a Charmander is fine. We'll see if we get an energy. Well, the problem is they're going to boss whatever I attach to. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, we do get an energy. That answers that. Okay, Bibarel here for 5. Another Vengeful Punch. And then we'll Scary Fangs for the knockout. Probably could have... I could have got the other Lycanroc off that. It's fine, though. I'm okay if they KO Rockruff. We do get a Switch. Yeah, it's a tough matchup to navigate, dude. Charizard's... It's OP, bro. It's so good. And when my opponent gets double Rare Candy turn 2, what the heck am I going to do about that, bro? When my opponent draws the nuts, what am I supposed to do? Can't really do anything, unfortunately. I guess I could have gone a Lycanroc there, to be fair. It's annoying because they can just boss every turn with Gallade. It's just not ideal. We'll see if they get a Kirlia. We'll see what they end up doing here. The Gallade's annoying because they can just buddy catch for whatever they want. They can get another boss if they want. They could grab an Iono. I mean, they only really have Iono and boss as their supporters. So it's not like they really have much like of a tough decision to make when they play Gallade. It's either you get boss or you get Iono. So we'll see. Reversal. They could attack with Gallade, I guess? I don't think they really need to attack with Gallade here. I don't think it only does 160. They're going to research. They're actually going to dump the hand, which I'm fine with. We'll see if they grab off this research. Yeah, we'll see what they do. Will they get a third Charizard Rare Candy off this research? Let's see it. Let's see it. I know you got it. I know you got it. There's a level ball. That can get a Kirlia. Finally going to see a Kirlia come down. If I had enough boss in the deck, I could have went boss, knockout 2 Pokemon, and then eventually Charizard gets killed by the Lycanroc. I just can't do that. Yeah, Charizard, I definitely think this is just not a great matchup for Lycanroc, unfortunately. The more I think about it, the more this matchup is just like, yeah, this is just not the greatest matchup ever. This matchup might be better than the Pidgeot matchup, though, to be fair, but I don't know. Well, actually, I think I'd rather prefer to play against Arceus Pidgeot, because I can kill the Arceus with Lycanroc. All right, they're going to take 10 damage here, which is good. I guess they're going to attack with Gallade next turn. I imagine that's what they're probably going to do. We'll see. Grab another Lycanroc. Gallade's resistance to fighting means we're only doing 90 to it, but they still get knocked out anyways. Low-key tempted to spread the energy out. I kind of want to hold on to this boss. It's 230 HP. I can two-shot this Charizard. I could knock out their Charmander, but I definitely need boss. If I don't have boss, I'm probably not winning this game. Tempted to spread the energy out on both Rockruffs. Tempted to do that. Put them on both of the Rockruffs there. Could put all the energy on one Lycanroc, too. 140 damage doesn't really make much of a difference in this matchup. Sure, let's do that. No Bibarel for 4. We can Ultra Ball. I can grab another Bibarel. Or I can grab another Lycanroc. We'll get another Bibarel. In case they knock it out. Yeah, no, keeping the boss could be a mistake. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this last Lycanroc. Nope. Get an Iono. Could Iono them? They have a huge hand. They haven't got a Charizard in play yet. I could Iono them to shrink their hand a little bit. I actually don't hate that. I don't hate Ionoing here. I don't want them to get another Charizard in play next turn. That would not be great. But... because, yeah, they're probably going to get a Charizard here. But they probably get one if I Iono them anyways, right? So I think it's fine to just Scary Fangs. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They're probably going to boss me this turn. As we'll find out. They have 110 HP left. So if Charizard attacks me here, they do get knocked out by Scary Fangs. So they can't... they probably go Gallade here to knock me out, which unfortunately, because we don't have Alakazam in play, I can't knock out the Gallade. Actually, it would have been kind of cool if I could have done that. I could have Alakazam'd 20 off Charizard, put on Gallade. So if Gallade attacks, they knock them. Gallade gets knocked out. Put 20. I could have... but they can attack with another Charizard, though. So this is why this matchup is tough, bro. Being able to just put a Stage 2 in play and accelerate 3 energy into play, it's a little broken. So, like, even if I were to do the Gallade play, they'd probably just go Rare Candy Charizard, attack with another Charizard anyways. So it's like, it would probably have been a lost cause regardless. It would have been a cool play to make, though. It would have put them in a bit of a pickle for sure. But, like, again, if they just get another Charizard, they just go accelerate 3 energy into play, retreat. Charizard knock me out. And it's like, all right, yep, there it is. Rare Candy Charizard. Maybe I should have Iono'd, because I had Rare Candy Zard off the Kirlia. Let's go. We love Rare Candy. How do I even win this game? Maybe we do need Yoga Loop. Yeah, they're just going to go Gallade. Sucks, bro. And then I put one Fire in play, which is actually a decent sign. That could be good, actually. If I knock out Gallade, Charizard one-shots me. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. Would it be relevant to Crunch? Well, it looks like we're in Iono'd anyways. Never mind. It looks like they're going to play an Iono regardless. So there goes our boss. That's fine. We can try to refine it by shuffling the deck. I could try to get So, yeah, okay. You know what? I think that's the plan. We're going to try to get Alakazam into play again this turn. Right? Then we can knock out Gallade. And then boss for game. Okay, actually, yeah. So now, okay, now I think I have a game plan. Yeah, we can KO this thing with Gallade. Or with Alakazam. I need to get the Alakazam. I need to find Super Rod, though. Alright, we can do that. I'm going to take 14 damage here with the Scary Fangs Vengeful Punch. Then we can Alakazam and then boss Charizard for game. Okay. That can be our win con. Okay. That can be our win con. They still have to take 3 prizes, so that helps. But I need Super Rod. Ooh, and I don't find Super Rod. Kind of screwed. Could just research. We could find an Arven. Arven would guarantee us Super Rod. So I think I go Bibarel and then research and then Skwovet Bibarel. We'll see. Well, I think I'll Bibarel first. Iono. Do I even want to Iono here? I am KOing their Gallade, so like no matter what, they won't have much. I could try to boss KO the Charizard this turn. But I need to KO the Gallade this turn because... but then they could just give me a Charizard, though. But they might not give me Charizard. If they give me a one-prizer, then it makes it easier to win. Just kind of my thought process here. I don't have a lot of Pokemon search left, so getting the Alakazam in play is very unlikely. I think we're going to have to Skwovet Bibarel. You got to keep the resources. I got to find... It's not Arven. It's Bibarel. I don't know if I'm going to get the Alakazam here. I didn't get it. No. Maybe should have shuffled the deck. We'll shuffle and then do Iono to try to get the Super Rod. And then an Ultra Ball or something. I could Escape Rope. Oh, but I've already attached. Crap. I could have roped. Rope would have been okay, actually. Could have roped. Could rope, hit for 40. They still can't one-shot a Lycanroc, but they can also boss. Oh, this is so bad. I think I just Iono and hope for the Rod Alakazam play. That's so unfortunate. Didn't get it. F. That's a huge whiff. I mean, there is one silver lining. I did Iono their hand down. They didn't put another energy on Charizard, so there's a world where they can't attack with this guy. So maybe it's okay. I mean, I feel like we need to keep this Gallade alive, though. Not getting the Alakazam there really sucks. That would have been such a good play. If I knock out Gallade, they kill me with Charizard. I kill Charizard. I think we have to KO them and just hope that other Charizard can't attack me. I can't think of any other play. I can't just leave Lycanroc because they can just Gallade for a supporter. I think we have to kill this Gallade. Super unfortunate we whiff. That, honestly, had we gotten Alakazam there or Yoga Loop, that definitely would have been a lot more winnable. I guess Yoga Loop was less likely. We would need Switch plus Medicham DT. Alakazam, we just need Rod plus a ball card. That's unfortunate. Maybe I could have played that turn better. I do think it was correct to Iono them, though. If we're not going to play an Arven, I think it was correct to Iono. As long as if my opponent doesn't have another Fire Energy this turn, I think we actually have a shot at winning this game. This isn't too bad. We need to find DT, but I have Raihan. I don't have game in hand, but we'll see. Yeah, they need to not have a Fire Energy this turn. But they have multiple Kirlias. They can even get Gallade number 2. But they are down 2 researches. I think this list only plays 2 Professor's Research. There's actually a good chance they don't even have a research here. But they could boss me this turn too, which would also really suck. Yeah, they could boss too. Actually, yeah, boss is really bad. Oh, this is close. Yeah, they could boss this turn too. They might not have another boss though. We'll see. This comes down to what these Kirlias give them. We're hoping they don't get a Fire Energy or a Boss. Those are the 2 cards we don't want to see. We do have Iono. We have Boss in hand. I have Game in hand if they knock me out. No, dude. They hit the Galley. No. No. Oh, my God. Oh, that's GG's. They're just going to get a Boss. Yeah, and they're just going to win the game in 2 turns. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, they actually go after my Bibarel, which doesn't make a difference. The game's over anyways. Well, actually, that's a lie. They still don't have an energy for the Charizard, so... Okay. We can Iono plus Knockout. They didn't get an energy on their Charizard, so... I guess there is actually a chance we can win this. Yeah, there's a chance. Oh, we have Spiritomb. Why does Regidrago keep falling off my ETB stack when I'm in the middle of recording a video? All right. I need the Boss for next turn. I need to Iono this turn, though, 100%. So they have an energy I lose. That's basically what this comes down to. They have an energy I lose. Maybe I should have saved the Artazon. Okay. Sure. Okay. Skwovet again. Yeah, they just have an energy I lose. They could have a 3rd Boss, maybe. They're Super Rod. Yeah, there it is. About time. Do I play it? I do want to shuffle the deck. What would I even put back? I guess Alakazam. I don't even really need anything here. I guess we'll put back something. I guess we should just put an energy back. At least I get to shuffle the deck, and then we'll Bibarel for 5. There's Boss. All right, there we go. Does it matter if I bench Manaphy? Does it matter if I bench lock myself? Because they're getting knocked out. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I bench lock myself. Okay. So if they have Boss, if they have energy, we lose. If they don't have an energy, we might win the game. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to this. I have game in hand. I mean, they can Iono me, though, but... Actually, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played the Artazon then, because I did... Maybe I shouldn't have benched Manaphy, because I could have... No! And they just had an energy, bro. What the heck? It was just in their hand. Yeah, that's rough. If we Yoga Looped that turn, I think we might have had a shot at winning the game. But yeah, Charizard's... It's tough, man. Again, stage 2, so I can put 3 energy into play and have 330 HP that can also do 270 damage is not easy. This is definitely not an easy matchup. It's definitely one of our harder matchups for sure. Actually, we came pretty close to winning. All right, my opponent goes with Manaphy, and they attack. They don't do anything. Okay, well, they just pass. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Manaphy doesn't give me any information. Should probably just get Bidoof here just to be safe. We'd have Lycanroc, Bibarel. We'd have all our DTEs. Did prize a couple energy, though. Iono, I guess. They didn't do anything, but, like, I think we still want to Iono regardless, even if it does give him a good hand. Okay, we got DTE. That's not bad. We'll just pass. I mean, we have Arven. I can just Arven for Ultra Ball, Vengeful Punch, attach Double Turbo. Heavy Ball, Spiritomb. That still gives me no information as to what I'm playing against. Spiritomb doesn't really do anything for my opponent in this matchup. Obviously, we have no Vs. If anything, it helps us. There's an Arven getting played. I just wish I knew what I was playing against here. They're not Ionoing me, which is good, so that means we're guaranteed a Lycanroc attack if everything goes well. I just don't know what I'm up against. Cleansing Gloves and Energy Lotto. Zoroark V-Star. That's fine? I guess? I don't know. The problem with Zoroark is that it can one-shot me, but I can one-shot them. I don't know. It's probably just going to be a back and forth. Funny enough, we don't even really need Vengeful Punch. Raihan was a good top deck. I mean, Vengeful Punch doesn't really do anything for us in this matchup. Might as well just discard it. Yeah, the damage, because we're hitting them for weakness. I mean, I guess they have a Dunsparce, it matters, but I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, we'll just attack, I guess, for the knockout. They do pop the Gift Energy, which is annoying. I mean, we could still get knocked out. There's a chance my Lycanroc is a goner this turn. Hopefully not, but we'll see. There's an energy off the prizes. If that was a DTE, we could have Raihan into a Lycanroc to attack. I need them to not knock me out for one turn, and then I can probably just set up a win con. Where I, like, Yeah, I need them to not kill me for one turn. Gengar off the trekking shoes. Pretty good, though. Yikes. There's an energy Lotto. Can they get a double turbo? They do even get a double turbo. Oh, God. Yeah, if we get KO'd here, we could be in trouble. They haven't found a Gape Job Bog yet, which is nice. They got double Gengar now. That's pretty bad. All right, this is not looking good. I don't think Lycanroc is surviving the turn, unfortunately. Hopefully it does, though, but it's not looking too good. We'll see. They need to fill their board up with Pokemon, though. Everything on the board needs to have damage, so maybe it's okay. But when they get double Gengar, it's not looking great. That's a pretty good start. Yep, and they had damage pump, which is also not good. All right, we are screwed. Now if they get a Gape Job Bog into basics or another damage pump, we're dead. Oh my god, and they still have an Ultra Ball. They have 3 Gengars? No shot, bro. Oh my god. Now they're, well, they have to bench a Zoroark now. So I can at least KO them. No, my god, they hit the Gape Job Bog, dude. Grief. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they whiff a basic somehow. Nah, it's not happening. We're dead. Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Well, wait, does that bypass? Never mind. I was like, oh, yo, what if they pumpkin pit away the Gape Job Bog and it doesn't matter? And they actually hit it. Well, if we don't draw a double turbo... Okay, right, Iono. If we don't draw a double turbo Lycanroc, we're screwed. The good news is they did bench lock themselves. So they currently cannot bench another Zoroark, which is good. And all right, we got the knockout in response, thankfully. We were able to hit the knockout. All right, that was pretty scary. We probably just lose this game, to be honest, if I didn't knock them out here. I didn't expect them to, like, Ooga Booga turn 2 knock me out. That's cool. Fun format, so we should be okay. They don't have another Lycanroc in play. We have a pretty good hand. Bibarel top deck would be Poggers. Arven? Okay, so we'll play this. We'll use Artazon to get a Rockruff. Ultra Ball. Yeah, we don't need Vengeful Punch. We'll grab Lycanroc. And then we can Raihan for the double turbo. Really kind of need Bibarel here too, to be honest, so I can play the game. But I need to get this knockout, so. I really need boss for next turn. The good news is we did prize a Bibarel, so we could get a Bibarel off the prizes, which would go a long way. We can do this too, which is a pretty poggers play. We can move the damage off. I mean, they can damage pump, I guess, but it's still like kind of an interesting play we can make is like punish them. We can also just use it. We can knock out the Spiritomb at some point, right? So that's kind of the plan. Stick our prizes here. Nest Ball, and it's not great. I might have to do the world's greatest Skwovet, depending on my top deck. If I find boss, we win, right? If I get a boss this turn, we probably win the game too, because we can just knock out the Zoroark if they get one down. Which that's not a basic. So that has to get an evolution. Best case scenario, they Iono me. Worst case scenario, they don't have an Iono. Not even another Aroma. Oh god. Oh, back-to-back heads. That's good. All right, that's not a basic. You can't grab Zoroark with that. Yeah, get punished. So we're hoping they Iono me. Best case scenario, they play Iono. Boss. That's pretty bad. Oh, I don't like that. How many boss are they down? Only one. Crap. Uh-oh. That's a pretty big play. Now I'm actually in a bit of a pickle. But do they have the Zoroark? If they don't have a Zoroark here, this is totally fine. I don't think they have it. Do they have it? They don't have it. All right, it doesn't matter. Crazy game. What do we top deck? Okay. All right. Thank you, TCG Live, for the goated top deck. That's pretty good. I could attach to Rockruff, but I need to see if I can get something off this. Busted. Absolutely busted. Give me that. Yeah, give me that Iono. Oh, we got boss. We didn't get an energy, but at least we got boss, so it's not too bad. Let's go Super Rod. Get the lads back. We can actually do this. We can do that and just knock out Pumpkaboo. Basically, just remove damage off their board is basically what I'm trying to do. We have boss in hand, so they have to get double Zoroark down. We have game in hand, so they have to Iono me. Bibarel off the prizes one time. No such luck. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, we probably just win next turn. Well, maybe not. We can kill the Spiritomb with Alakazam. Depends what they bring in if they Iono me. Because they're probably going to Iono this. Well, they have to Iono. They don't Iono. Oh, they can fade out. That's annoying. But we have game anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, boss. We have Boss Nan, so we win anyways. It's all Gucci. I guess that they Iono fade out. That could have gotten a little hairy, but we take those. Kind of a crazy matchup. Alakazam is low-key kind of broken because we can, like, as long as they just don't have the nuts, like, we can constantly remove damage from their Pokemon so Zoroark does less damage. That's actually kind of cool. There's some cool plays we can make in this matchup. Interesting game. I mean, that turn 2 knockout could have made all the difference, but we got bailed out by that Raihan. There you have it. That is the Lycanroc Punch deck in action. Really cool archetype. Again, the Vengeful Punch allowing you to put 14 damage on an attacking Pokemon is pretty crazy. I think really the one card I don't like, I don't think the Medicham is necessary. We didn't use it at all in this video. It's definitely a cuttable card. It's also like if you start with it, it feels really bad. So I don't know. Like I know somebody's going to comment if I cut the Medicham, be like, well, what about Medicham? Shouldn't you play it? Honestly, I don't know if you really need it. Cutting the Medicham for a third Artazon or a level ball or two would probably be ideal. That's probably what I would do. Cut the Medicham for one of those 2 cards. But really fun deck to play. You definitely do not want to attack Lycanroc in this meta. And that'll be for me. If you enjoyed the video on Lycanroc, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 49,000 subs. Things have been a bit slow on the channel as we slowly but surely approach 151 this Friday. So I appreciate all the support on the content recently. Check out Card Cavern, any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, the Shuffle Squad, the second channel, and the podcast channel, the Mental Might Podcast. Every Friday, me and Linty upload an episode of our pod. So definitely go check that out down below. That'll be for me. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.